Spice Math. That's right. We add it up, multiply it, man. Spice Math. Okay. A couple things we're gonna learn today. Spice Math. All right. Take some time, educate yourself. Spice Math. That's right. You won't believe it's just math. Come on.
Hi, I'm Ruth Doughton.
Hi, I'm Erin Williams.
Hi, I'm Brandon Alexander.
Hi, I'm Kelvin Doughton.
Hello, I'm Lyndon Sincere.
We are your Spice Math tutors.
You won't believe it's just math. Just math.
Hello once again, welcome back to Spice Math. Today we'll be looking at number bases, and at the end of the lesson you should be able to define what a number base is, and also you should be able to convert from base 10 to any other base. So let's start. What do you think a number base is? It really is a number system using a particular number of digits. So for example, in the base 10, which we have already been introduced to, we use 10 digits, and the digits go from 0 to 9. And if you count the number of digits from 0 to 9, you are going to get 10. Okay? So if we're in base 5, for example, we'll only be using 5 digits, and what do you think those digits would be? You are correct. The digits would be 0 right up to 4. That would give us our 5 digits. Now, also in a previous lesson, we spoke about the positional value of digits and the difference between the oldest counting systems, like the Roman numeral system, and our new system that uses place value or positional value. So in base 10, the number 248 implied that each digit, based on its position, would have taken a different value with respect to its position. We have already listed and explained that. The first position would be 10 to the power of 0, otherwise known as units or ones. The second position, counting from the right, would be 10 to the power of 1, otherwise known as tens. The third position would be 10 to the power of 2, or hundreds. What you had to do was expand the powers of the base, and you will be able to get an exact value for the number that you were speaking about. Now the same thing happens. In base 10, we're thinking about numbers in groups of 10. So in base 8, we'll be thinking about numbers in groups of 8. And if we were to convert or move to base 5, can you tell me how we would be thinking of numbers there? Right, you're correct. We'd be thinking about numbers in groups of 5. So the question is, how do you convert from base 10 to base 8? It would be the same thing as reorganizing groups of 10 into groups of 8. So let's take the number 248. And let's convert that number to base 8. And remember what I said, that when we convert in between bases, we actually breaking up one set of groups and forming another set of groups. In this case, we will be breaking up the groups of 10 and reorganizing them this time into groups of 8. And the operation in mathematics that speaks to that kind of reorganizing is division. So if I'm going to convert 248 to base 8, that is 248 in base 10 to base 8, and in this process we are going to track the remainders as we divide. So 8 into 24 is 3, 8 into 8 is 1. The remainder here is 0. So you put a 0. Then we proceed to divide again. 8 into 31 gives me 3. 3 eighths are 24, and the remainder is 7. Now the answer or the quotient here is less than 8 or less than the base that we change into. So that's how we know when to stop dividing. Once the quotient is a number that is less than the base we convert into, then we can stop. How do we read out the answer? We have now 370. That's our answer. So 248 converted to base 8 is equal to 370 base 8, simply by tracking the remainders. And this is how we have regrouped the groups of 10. Now they are arranged into groups of 8. Do you think you can try one on your own? Let's see you try a few of these on your own at this time. Number 1, convert 88 in base 10 to base 5. So in that one, you'll be rearranging groups of 10 into groups of 5. So you'll be dividing by 5. Question number 2, 37 to base 2. So you're changing the number 37 to base 2. So this time you'll be dividing by the number 2. Because we're rearranging groups of 10 into groups of 2. And the third one, 231, convert it to base 8. Here, we rearrange in groups of 10 into groups of 8. So you will divide by 8. Take some time and work out these 3 questions based on the example that we did. Remember, as you divide, you have to keep tracking the remainders until you get to an answer that is less than 8 or less than the base that you're working in. Very well, now that you have completed your exercise, let's see if you're on the right track. In the first one, number 1, we converted 88 in base 10 to base 5. So we have our division table set up, and the column to track our remainders, we're going to divide. 5 into 8 is 1, 5 into 38 is 7, 5 to 35 remainder, 3. And we keep dividing until the answer is a number less than 5. 5 into 17 is 3, remainder 2. So 88 in base 10 to base 5 would be 3, 2, 3. We always start counting from the bottom. And remember, this is not 323 because it's not in base 10. So we have to call out all the digits, 3, 2, 3, base 5. Next one, 37 base 10 to base 2. So we're going to divide by 2 and we will track the remainders. So 2 into 37 is 19. Oh, that will be 18 2s are 36, remainder 1. And 2 into 18, 9, remainder 0. Then divide again, 2 into 9, 4, remainder 1. Divide again, 2 into 4, 2, remainder 0. And remember what the rule is, we keep dividing until the answer is less than the base we convert into. Keep dividing until the answer we get is less than the base we convert into. So can we stop here? No, we need to divide again. 2 into 2, 1, remainder 0. So 37 base 10 converted to base 2 is equal to 100,101. 100,101 base 2. And let's go to number 3. 231 base 10 converted to base 8. We divide by 8 because we rearranging from groups of 10 into groups of 8. And we keep tracking the remainders. 8 into 231 should give me 8 into 23 goes 2 8s are 16 and 7. 8 into 71 is 8 8s are 64, and that would give me how many as a remainder? 7. Then we divide by 8 again. 8 into 28 are 3 8s 24, and the remainder would be 4. So now we have 231 in base 10 is equal to 347 base 8. Today we have seen how to convert from base 10, a number in base 10, to base 8 or base 5, as a matter of fact any base, by simply dividing repeatedly by the base until we get an answer that is less than the base, and we keep tracking the remainders. I'd like to thank you for tuning in today, and it is my prayer that as you practice maths, you're going to get better every time. Bye bye.
You add it up, multiply it, man, Spice Math. Okay. A couple things we're gonna learn today, Spice Math. Alright. Take some time, educate yourself, Spice Math. That's right. You won't believe it's just math. Come on. You won't believe it's just math.